So please welcome CBS sports analyst and reporter, Ashley Nicole Moss. Yeah. And media personality, entrepreneur, and former NFL superstar, Cam Newton.
That's just what a nigga on. Internet clones got them kissing through the phone. Pussies clicking up so they don't feel alone. Ay.
Man, Cam's so strong when he dap you, it kind of hurts a little bit.
Stop it.
You saw how he did? Strong people just be forgetting they strong. Just walk over. You saw how it's crazy.
Man, y'all look good today. Y'all look good today.
What's
Y'all
up?
look good today. What's going on with you? How we doing? Okay.
Ashley, how are you?
I'm excited. I'm excited to be home. I don't know if you know this, Cam, but this is where I was born. Brooklyn all day, every day. Shout out to my mom backstage. BK all day. Who's from New York in the house right now? How many New York? That's right. That's right. Best city in the world. Sorry, Kim. Best city in the world.
Slow down.
Right
Slow
here,
down.
right
You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. I was born in Wakanda by way of Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So anybody from Atlanta, Georgia, you know what I'm saying? That's where I reside. You dig?
Not
So.
bad at it.
And just so we know who we're talking to, where you guys from today? Okay, I see we got Brooklyn in the house. So we got New York, New Jersey, Philly, Connecticut, DC, Chicago, ATL, Detroit, Cali, Florida, Midwest, down south, Buffalo.
You got Texas, you got Cali, you got Wyoming, you got Chicago, you got New Mexico.
Nobody
said that.
You know, so the best part to me about 106 in Park was the livest audience, right? Every day we would have people come from all over, and that was what really attracted me to the show. What attracted you guys to 106 in Sports?
I'm sorry, Ash, but a lot of people say it, think it, tweet it, but having an opportunity to look you man to man and be able to appreciate the impact that you had on the culture as a whole. And my biggest fear doing this has been, are y'all still gonna be 106 in Sports or 106 in Park, I'm sorry. But you cannot have this opportunity without paying homage to the likes of yourselves, the Terrence J's, you know, the Freeze, you know, so many people, Roxy, Bow, all these individuals, and dare I not forget to mention, but it's like, thank you. Because it's such a nostalgic thing that you guys have been a part of, and I'm just glad. And obviously, you know, talking to Ashley on so many occasions, it's like, bro, we can't mess this up. You see what I'm saying? We feel the responsibility, but we're taking it as serious as it's supposed to be taken. And I just want to say thank you, bro, for everything that you've done. Thank you for the support that you've given us. And it's been something to really tell everybody about, too.
No, absolutely. Like, I share those sentiments. You know, when I got the call, it was so surreal for me. I grew up watching 106 in Park, and you and Roxy were such a huge part of my upbringing. I remember rushing home from school to watch you guys on TV, and then when Bow and Keisha took over, and, you know, Roxy actually reached out to me when I got the job, and she said, whatever you need, I got you. And I feel an immense amount of responsibility to do right by something that meant so much to me, that I know means so much to everyone in this room. And what I've been telling everybody is, like, look, we're not trying to replace, not that we could, as to Cam's point, what has been established. We're trying to build upon it, and we're trying to elevate it to the sports world. But to be on the stage with you is a very surreal moment for me, for this New York girl, and it's something that I can't wait to get started and see how Cam and I can kind of carry it and run with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Guys, give it up for them. First of all, I appreciate, like, it really, it's surreal for us as well. It really means a lot. So thank you guys both for saying that. The show means so much to us. This year, we're celebrating the 25-year anniversary of 106 in Park. And AJ and Free and Tigger and Jaleesa and everybody that came before us was so gracious to us. Roxy was so fantastic to work with, and I'm just happy that I was able to be here today to celebrate this moment with you two. So for everybody that's wondering, tell us what the show is gonna be like, because obviously our show is focused on music. This is gonna be, you know, with sports and entertainment meet. Tell us a little bit about what we can expect.
I think that you're going to expect a lot of what I feel like a lot of sports fans are hungry for, and I think that's conversations that surround the culture. You know, Black people make up so much of professional sports rosters, of front offices, of fan bases, and I feel like a lot of the times they're kind of, you know, neglected in the stories that are told. And Cam and I have an opportunity to highlight not only the athletes, but the fans that make sports what sports are, and that is a unifying experience. And I think also I'm really excited. Can't give too much away, but I'm very excited about what we have up our sleeves to highlight HBCUs because, yeah, my dad being a Howard alum, HU, already know, right? You know, I've been to Howard Homecoming, and I know what that experience is like. And to be part of a show that is now going to highlight so many of the voices and the fans and the culture of sports that I think that a lot of the times goes under the radar, I can't wait to be a part of.
Yeah, I think this is what I'm most excited about. Like, the fan engagement.
Yup.
I think what people know me for, being a football player, I don't think a lot of football players get the...
You're a football player?
Some days.
Oh, okay.
But they admit to missing the fan engagement. I would always admire, you know, when watching 106 in Park, that fans, they have the opportunity to blurt out. You feel the energy, you feel the excitement from the guests and things like that. So, you know, having that again is something that, you know, we had a couple test shoots, and then you started to see like, yo, like people really move with the campaign. And we just, you know, hope to do our part, having in-game adjustments, you know, with obviously media and things like that, talking about entertainment, talking about sports and how all those things kind of coincide, and then getting the perspectives from, you know, a live crowd. You can't beat that.
Cam loves a live crowd. He was dancing with them during commercial breaks, and
Yeah.
so he's very much, that's his element.
Cam was
for sure.
dancing.
He was boots on
Are we
the
gonna get a
ground
preview
and-
today of?
I get my boots on the ground. What a thing. Like, see, folks be acting like this is the
gonna have
thing.
I don't know the
Oh,
dance.
the DJ done left. Where's the DJ? We about to get it popping when the
I
DJ
know,
comes
we
back.
need a DJ.
Folks be acting too cute.
I
That
don't
was
know
Gotta
the
cute
stop
right
that.
there.
There's too many good-looking, beautiful people in here for y'all to not get too corporate for me. Like, I'm not that. Like, I get to let my hair down. I get to have a good time enjoying it with, you know, obviously beautiful people, and that's what I'm gonna lean into, you know, and just bring that to the screen.
So one of my favorite parts about coming to CultureCon is to look out in the audience and see us. You know, working in Hollywood for so long, you know, I can have a year where I'm doing all types of different shows, but when I'm able to see us and be unapologetically Black,
Hello.
and be able to celebrate our Blackness,
Hello.
especially in an environment in the world right now,
Hello.
where so many corporate sponsors and
Hello.
networks that promised us things are
Hello.
not with us right now. It feels so good
Hello.
to sit with us.
Hello.
And you guys are bringing your talents to a network that has always stood 10 toes down. BET can't go nowhere. Black is in the name.
Hello.
You know? And so how does it feel to be able to celebrate? I mean, you kind of touched on it with the HBCUs, but to be unapologetically Black, to celebrate Black culture, to be able to highlight us in this way on this national stage,
I'm gonna let the mayor of Wakanda go first. You go ahead.
Say less. No, governor,
Oh, excuse me,
don't mayor
Governor.
me.
My
You know what
bad.
I'm saying? I would say somebody a president, but that's to humble me. It's Sunday. So, no, I think what this show allows me to be and do is you don't have to whisper your culture. You don't have to whisper certain things. You don't have to whisper, you know what I mean? Now, when you go into a corporate environment, that's not to say that I don't like that either. It's just one of those versions of yourself that you have to be, right? But obviously looking at this dynamic, understanding what network we're obviously on, and just to see us, I think it means that we're getting opportunity. And that's what's most empowering and vindicating about, just to walk into a room and you see a black woman, in this situation where she's extremely talented, holding you accountable, challenging your thoughts, and then trying to put the best show on possible. And then obviously I get to share the stage with a beautiful black woman, being able to not just say, oh, she only got that just because she's pretty. No, she deserved this and got it because she's extremely talented. And having these opportunities, seeing what I've seen, and when you say certain things like, hey, it's you, I went to a PWI. So I'm like, dang.
You can hear it in his voice. He's like, man.
I wish I could say something like that. I mean, we got War Eagle, don't get me wrong, but it's not like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they got fraternities and sororities. I didn't play it. I know you did, but it's just like, dang. You kind of have a sense of like FOMO a little bit, experiencing what you do experience, not just from the collegiate standpoint, but also in the workplace environment. So that's what this particular opportunity does, and I'm excited for it.
I'm really excited for two things. One is, I remember when I was a young journalist and I was looking for women in the industry to kind of look up to. There weren't that many that looked like me that I could see what I wanted to do as a possibility, right? And it's been insane in the best possible way to see how the industry has changed. There's so many women now that young journalists, this next generation, can look at and say, oh, if so-and-so can do it, I can do it. And to be part of that kind of next ushering has been so surreal for me. Whenever I get to do events like this, a lot of the young journalists will come up to me and be like, I've been following you since you were on YouTube, and it's so cool to see your journey. Like, it's surreal for me because I remember kind of just sitting in my room one day and just being like, how am I gonna make this work? Like, this is not easy. So that's one side of it. And then on the other side, we have any Carolina Panther fans in the building tonight? Okay, we got a couple. We have any Cam Newton fans in the house tonight? It's very surreal for me to get to sit and do this show with Cam. What Cam brought to the NFL was just so important at that. I mean, he had Jeezy and Future at Panthers games. He was dabbing in the end zone. He was unapologetically himself. And I think that also people see Cam as kind of this larger-than-life person. And I'm really excited for the audience to see the version that I get to see when we're on set. And that is a goofball, a hard worker, and someone who's just unapologetically himself. And he's going to present that to you each and every show. And I'm excited for people to see that version of him because I get to see it. The dance moves we can work on. He's not the best dancer. His knees don't work the same.
I told you all
The playing football took a toll on him.
The knees are a little.
That's all right. They good. They get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
And so, Cam, I mean, obviously, you being such a celebrated athlete, your Rolodex is deep. Are we going to see some big celebrity guests come on the show, some big-time athletes?
Absolutely.
Are you going to have that perspective? Like, talk a little bit about that part.
You see, the thing about 106 in sports, that it will still have some of the same formats and activations that 106 in Park had. Having guests from the WNBA, mentioned them first, NBA, NFL, all type of sports and entertainment from, different musical artists, that's still going to be the same. I think really it's the excitement comes with how is the dynamic going to be, though? And if you have two people who are involved willing to go over and beyond to deliver the goods, and we will, it's one of those things that, okay, now it's going to be up to people to tune in to give us a shot.
Yeah. All right. So, actually, I want to talk a little bit about your resume, okay? CBS Sports, Sports Illustrated, Forbes 30 Under 30. You are a very accomplished journalist and also representing for the culture, right? And for women as well. As I'm looking at the people making this show work, I see Courtney over there producing. I see Celeste. I hear about, there's a lot of women that have in great positions, powerful positions. How does it feel to represent for the ladies, to be here doing it in the sports realm and be so accomplished and be an inspiration to so many?
Oh my God, it feels amazing. I don't get the opportunity to work with women that often. I'm constantly surrounded by men. Love men, just saying. It's nice to be surrounded by women sometimes. Women just see things differently. You know, we multitask different. You know, creatively, aesthetically, it's just our brain works differently. So to be on a show where there's so many accomplished men and talented men, but also so many just powerful, creative, intelligent black women is so exciting for me. And I think it's what's gonna make the show well diverse. I think it's what's gonna make the show balanced. And I think it's what's gonna make the show different from what's out there currently. And that's really, I think, what we're all aligned in bringing is how can we make this show different from what's already out there? And I think we have the right people in the mix to make that happen. So I'm very excited.
You got the dream team. So as I look out in this audience right now, I see people that are accomplished, killing it. And I also see
And
people
well dressed. You forgot that part.
very well
Very
dressed.
well dressed.
Very well dressed. But I know that somebody sitting here in this room is currently working at a job, currently hustling, doing something, but has ambitions to transition into something different. They see and they know something in their heart that is bigger and greater than what they're currently doing. And they're here to get that inspiration and that courage to take that next step. Now, Cam, you're super accomplished in the NFL, global superstar. You could have easily said, you know what, I'm gonna take these millions in the bank, I'm gonna just chill, I'm gonna relax, I'm gonna rest on my laurels. But now, you're transitioning into a new career. You've been doing your thing on the media front, and now you're stepping into something over these last couple years that a lot of people would not have the heart to do and would be fearful in doing. So can you give everybody out here, especially speak to those in the audience right now that see something greater for themselves, but just need that motivation and that push to take the leap?
Y'all ready?
Y'all in for a treat.
Y'all ready?
Get your phones out for this
Talk
one.
to
Trust
us.
me.
Say less. They always gonna talk, so you might as well give them something to talk about. Simple and plain. So for me, I want to move people. I want people to feel something. If when I came on this stage, somebody didn't say, here go Cam, I moved you. If somebody didn't, when I came up on stage and somebody didn't say, there go my boy Cam, I moved you. What I don't want nobody to do is when I come on stage or when you see me, you just, See, when I started to create content, always was my worst enemy. Man, ain't nobody gonna like this. Ain't nobody gonna subscribe to my YouTube channel. Man, ain't nobody gonna like this photo. Ain't nobody gonna comment. You are your own worst enemy. It's time for you to do what's best for you. A person told me once, he said, Cam, you take care of so many people, but you don't take care of yourself. I said, man, I thought I was selfish. So many people told me I'm selfish. So many people told me that I put me first. But doing it, and I think for me, it's one of those things of every single day reminding yourself, hey, am I okay? What makes me happy? What will make me happy? Who will make me happy? How will they make me happy? What do I want to eat? These things are simple, and how do I need to make money? Everybody knows what to do, they just don't always do it. So I'm challenging every single person that hears this message. They always gonna talk, so you might as well give them something to talk about.
I love it.
Tell he's a preacher kid,
Yeah, I
right?
can tell. It's
Stop
coming
that.
out.
Don't do that. Don't leave with that. It's church. It's Sunday. You know what I'm saying?
Did anybody in here go to a black college? Anybody? Got a couple people here went to an HBCU. Who graduated from an HBCU? Who graduated with a 3.0 or better? Make some noise. Ashley, you're a proud Bison. You went
No,
to.
my dad's a Bison. I didn't go.
Oh, okay.
No. I went
Can-
to a college like Cam did.
Oh, I thought you said HU earlier.
no,
I'm sorry.
my dad is a Bison. HU, you know, not me though. Not me.
Can you talk a little bit about how you guys are going to show love to the HBCU culture? Because I know that's a big topic of discussion. A lot of HBCUs are getting that national highlight, and I know we spoke about it earlier, but from a sports perspective, why is it so important to tell that story of HBCUs and the incredible sports programs and athletic programs that they have?
I'm going to let Cam take the lead here, especially because your brother went to Howard, I know. But I will just say can't give too much away, but we do have some incredible things in the works. And like I said, I'm really excited about it because I feel like it is a part of the collegiate football experience that has been so neglected. And there's just so much culture and so much history, and what Prime was doing at Jackson was incredible. He obviously moved on and is absolutely killing it in his new role, but I just think that we need to highlight all athletes, and I think we need to highlight all talent, and I think we need to highlight all universities and all colleges, and not just the ones that, you know, everybody knows and everyone thinks are the creme de la creme. There's a lot of talent throughout this country. There's a lot of talent in HBCUs, and it just takes the right people to see it, harness it, believe in it, and put it on a big stage, and I'm very excited to be part of the team that's doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'll second to that point, but one thing about it, some would say I manifested this because I was always
you kind of did.
Slick on the low. But when you think about the HBCU experience, coming from a person who went to a PWI, I really honestly think the HBCU experience has more to offer. Why? Okay, let's talk about the night before a homecoming event. Oh, two-turn went to the HBCU. You see what I'm saying? You don't get that at a PWI. That's not to say that you can't, I just haven't experienced it. So when you look at that, when you're talking about the bands, turn. So I'm like, dang, you got that. When you're talking about the fraternities and the sororities, turn. So then you got the step shows. When you talk about the fashion, like people really put it on. And it's like, yo, not even to mention the game, not even to mention the after parties, not even to mention the yards and all those type of things. I'm like, yo, why don't we see this? And when you start to think about why certain teams are known and noticed more, it's because they are seen the most. So if we give HBCUs the opportunity to be seen, maybe more people will look at that as value.
Yup.
And that's what I like most. It's like, yo, we need to highlight all athletes, not just, you know, the ones that we were speaking of. It's just because everybody has a story, and it's our job to tell the story in a very unique way.
Absolutely. So listen, before I let you guys go, on behalf of...
No, you took your glasses off.
Yeah, you know, look, out of everything I've done in my career, in my life, 106, it just has that special part in our heart and our soul. And I just want to let you know, on behalf of all of the previous hosts, on behalf of all the producers and all the people that made this show happen, we wish you nothing but love. We wish you nothing but success. We can't wait to see the show go on to new and greater heights. So continue success, much love. Our prayers will be with you. And thank you guys so much. CultureCon, you guys are incredible. We appreciate you coming out. And we're going to leave you with something real special. Since 106 in Sports, premiere date is October 15th.
15.
All right? We're going to drop the QR code, scan the QR code, and everybody in here is going to get, 1 month? Select 1 month of BET Plus for free from yours truly, Ashley and Cam. So scan the code, 1 free month of BET Plus, just because we love you. All right? Give your mama a hug for me. All right? All right, so I'll be tuned in on October 15th.
And congratulations to you. You'll be celebrating something
Hey.
major. For people who didn't know, Terrence is getting married next
Jumping
month.
the broom, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. Again, guys, congratulations. Give it up one more time for Ashley and Cam, 106 in Sports.